Hey you guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do this sculpted acrylic set. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you already are, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Alrighty guys, so we're starting off with already prepped nails. I actually did give myself a manicure. Now I'm just wiping all of my nail beds with an alcohol pad, and I'm just doing this to make sure that there's no dust and just to thoroughly dehydrate the nails as well. I did give myself a manicure, and I felt like I needed one. My nails do look, my left hand does look much cleaner and cuter compared to my right hand over there. Alrighty, so next I'm going to go in with peel off base, and I'm applying this because I want to take off these nails real soon. Like, I don't want any struggle while I'm taking off these nails, but at the same time I do want these nails to last real long, which is why I did not oil my cuticles or like my nail bed. And also, which is why I dehydrated my nails real properly. So if you want the peel off base to come off real easy, just apply some oil on the nail beds and it will come off real good. Alrighty, so I'm going to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. These are the forms that I'm making use of. I already picked out all 5 of them. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep that to one side. This is the powder that I'm making use of as well. It's called bubblegum from Glitz by Safat. Yeah, I'm going to make use of that color. And then this is also my size 12 brush from KDS store on AliExpress. And then we're just going to apply the nail forms. Okay, so first off, peel off the forms, and then you can just attach that tiny round thingy at the back. Give the forms a little wiggle jiggle. That helps with like creating the C curve on the actual nails. And then I usually like to close my forms. You can or you can not, depending on you might want to fit the form first. And then yeah, so it just fits the forms on the nail, and then just close up all of the ends. It's really that easy. I think these forms are stiletto forms, so they are great for stiletto shapes, cuffing, which is what I'll be doing today. And yeah, so just look around from all sides to see that the form is snug on like the smile line, and it fits on the nail properly. So I'm going to do this again for us to see. Peel off the forms, give it a little wiggle jiggle, close the ends of the form, just the down parts there, and then just try to wear the form to see if it fits. Luckily for me, my smile line, like the smile line on my nails, fits these forms real well. If not, sorry, I'd have to modify the forms. Alrighty, so I'm just closing the forms now. Sometimes I do get like a bit of an issue trying to fit it. Maybe it's because I'm using one hand, I don't know. But yeah, once the form is snug on there, just close them up. Close them up real good, because later on this particular form does open up a bit, so I'm constantly just smoothing around it, making sure that it's really snug and really like fits on the nail. Alrighty, so that is that for the nail form application. My hands are twitching. For the nail form application, I've applied all 5, and I'm applying all 5 because I don't want to sort of stop work, that kind of thing. I just sort of want to do all 5 at the same time, and also because I want to have time to pinch the nails. Alrighty, so we're going into the application now. So I think this is the part where everybody has to pay attention. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so we've come to the application. I would advise that if you're using a powder, like any powder that you're using is, like a medium or a slow setting speed. You don't want to use a fast setting powder, because if you're going to pinch the nails, it would all set before you can even like move your bead. And then if you're a beginner as well, you want to have enough time to work your bead around, like around the foam, while it's still soft, and like while it's still malleable. So I'm bringing this nail all the way to a number 6. The forms are numbered, so that way you can keep track of the length. You're not doing one nail longer than the other. And it's very important that you pay attention to keeping the side walls of your nail real clean, because it will help reduce your filing, and like just make the nail really neat from the onset. I always emphasize neatness on the onset, because it just basically reduces how much work you have to do later on. Alrighty, so we've built our free edge, and I'm just going to, I usually like to work real fast as well when I'm doing like acrylic application with nail forms, because like I said, not to emphasize, I want to pinch the nails, and I feel like if I'm working fast enough, I'll be able to do the entire application on one nail, like before the entire nail does set solid. So and you want to pinch when the nails are still just a little soft, like just before the nails actually set solid is when you want to pinch. When the acrylic starts to get really when it starts to get real hot, and it's starting to turn matte, that's when you want to pinch the nails. So sometimes what I do is, after I've built the nails and I can see that it's starting to set, I pinch, and then I start to do patchwork on any other nail that has to be patched. Alrighty, so we're done with the application on one hand, and I'm just looking around before it actually starts to set real good. I'm just looking around to see if there's any part that needs to be filled, or like if I missed the spot. Um, so yeah, and then I'm just going to pinch. So I usually wait until the nails start to turn matte and they are starting to get real hot before I pinch the nails. And yeah, so I just use my pinching tool like I did earlier, and then I just gently squeeze on the sides, and then sometimes I just leave the pinching tool on there, and then just do other things. Yeah, so we're just going to do the second one. And when you're applying, remember to clean up on your side walls. Okay, so even though these nail forms are not like nail tips that are sort of easier, I feel forms and tips are just as easy to use. But yeah, some people might not find this easy to use, so just make sure to clean up on your side, so that when you take off the form, there isn't so much hangnail. Hangnail is not the word for this, you guys, but there isn't so much excess nail coming out of your sidewall for you to file. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just building, or like I've done earlier, sorry, I'm just building this nail up to a number 6 so that it matches the length of all of the nails, and I'm trying to work as fast as I can so that by the time I'm done with the application of the entire nail, the very first bead would not have, like set solid, that I wouldn't be able to pinch the nail. So yeah, which is why like I usually it usually seems like I'm in a hurry when I'm doing my sculpted nails, especially for myself. But I just do them because I want to have time to pinch. I love the look. It's really, really aesthetic, and it's just so pretty. I love how full, I think full is the word. I love how full the nails look, and just how, you know, especially when you pinch them, it makes the nails look not slender, but I really just love how it looks. So, anyways, back to my application. Alrighty, guys, so we're done with the application, and at this point, I'm just checking to see if there's anywhere that I need to patch while I'm waiting for, like the bead to, for the nail to be perfect for pinching. So you can just I use the, like pinching tool to just tap on it to see if it's still sticky or if it's, just making that, it makes like a weird sound. It doesn't really like click, make like that clicking sound when you hit on the nail, so you know that it's not set solid. So I'm just going to apply the pinching tool and then give it a little squeeze and just leave the pinching tool on while I'm checking like the previous nail that I did to see if there's anywhere that I need to patch. And yes, there is actually. So I'm just going to attend to that, and then just look at all of the nails before. I usually like to do this before I actually go into filing. So I'm just trying to, this is me just trying to get as much of a C curve as I can get into the acrylic nails, or into my nails, sorry. And then yeah, so now that the nails have been set solid, I'm going to take off the forms and just look at how much I need to file, look at whether the nails have been applied, like whether the product have been applied properly, or all of that. So this is what the nails look like. I did go, I had to like file off camera because there's a good reason now, you guys. The light went out in my hostel, and I had to stop recording and all of that, and like I'd already started filing, so I had to go outside. It was getting real hot as well. It was getting real hot, so I just went outside to file my nails, get some fresh air, you know and yeah. So this is what the nails look like after they've been filed. I'm wiping with some alcohol. I do love the look that sculpted nails give. Honestly, I totally love it. I'm making use of this two gel polish. The this one is OPI. It's like a sheer glittery color, and then the other one is from Glitz by Saffat. I'm going to use it to draw out the French design. All right, so before I apply any of the polish, I'm going to apply a very thin layer of base coat, and I'm doing this because I want my polish to apply on real smooth and good. I don't want one place to be more like, I don't want one part of the nail to have more product or more polish than the other. I want like an even application. So if you're looking for something like that, base coat does help like for your application to be even. So I'm done like applying the base coat, and I'm just going to go in. I think this color is called Show Me Your Tips. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And as you guys can see, it's really sheer. It's like a nice sheer lilac color. I totally love it. It's so pretty, especially because it's almost translucent as well. It's not exactly like an opaque color. I think that's why I love it the most. So I'm just going to apply one coat of this. This is going to serve as my base color, and like for the base of this whole design. I'm going to apply one coat on all of the nails, and then I'll cure in the lamp. And look at how cute it looks. I think because of the lighting at this point, later on I turn it down though. I turn down the light, but at this point, because of the lighting, you guys can really see just how cute this color is, honestly. So next I'm just going in with this Glitz by Saffat gel polish, and it's called PU13. Yes, it's called PU13, and it's a really nice purple. I love it. I actually do love it. So I'm just going to draw out my French on these nails, then do the rest of the nails, come back, and then we'll finish up the design. And this is just how I draw my French nails, especially when I want like a really deep smile line. I feel like those like the deep smile line look is very cute compared to like the like the regular French smile line look. So yeah, which is why I'm doing it. And then I'm just going to fill up the parts that I've outlined for like my French. I'm going to fill that up real good. And then yeah, so this is where I turn down the light so that you guys can sort of see the color and see the contrast between the the sheer lilac purpley color and then this actual opaque purple color. And I also like that it's the glitter color sort of gives the base, the actual base color. That's the bubble gum. That's bubble gum actually. That's the pink color that we use. I like that I gave it like a particular look. It's so pretty. So look at that on all of my nails. Next, I'm just going to take some of this glitter pigment, and then I'm going to add some top coat in there, or you can use base coats. It doesn't matter. I just grabbed whichever one is like right next to me. I'm just going to add a bit of top coats in there, mix that up real good, and then we're going to use it to outline the French. And I'm doing this because the opaque purple sort of melts into the the shimmery color that we put on there, and I want there to be like a distinction between the two purples. Sorry, so I'm just using this gold to outline to make that contrast, and just the gold does add a little like extraness to the set. Alrighty, so I'm just going to do this off camera to all of the nails, and to be fair, the gold does look very good. Actually, it's very pretty. It's a nice complement on complement and contrast on these nails. like with all the colors that I've put in there. So right now I was just trying to figure out where best to place my stones, and then I'm just going to glue them on when I'm satisfied with the position. If you want, if you're not using rhinestone glue and you're using like regular nail glue and you want your nails to last longer, make sure to file on the surface before applying the rhinestones, and then top coat after. That way your stones would last longer. That's usually what I do. And yeah, you guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. I'll show you guys what the nails look like, in a much lower light. Alrighty guys, this looks really pretty. Like now that the light is less, the lighting is like less, we can see the beautiful glitters and colors and all this, like in this set. Is so pretty. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If there's any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll attend to them. And thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.